Hello, I am doing self-care with baby Belay, and we're going to begin him dressed, and I'm going to be walking you through our morning routine. My first routine is to take care of myself because that is a part of coping with your anxiety and your depression is self-care. So I'm going to take care of myself before I take care of baby Belay. So I'm going to walk you through how to take care of baby Belay. Okay. As you see, baby Belay hair is rooted, is hand rooted. So you have to be very gentle with his hair. You don't want to comb it or wash it a lot because it will come out or get matted. So you want to be gentle with his hair because once it comes out, guess what? It doesn't grow back. So you're going to need a detangler spray or a spray bottle with water, a, a soft brush, a comb because we're going to comb it from the end to the root so it doesn't look, crazy. Or you're going to need a toothbrush. So if you want to keep his waves in, you could do the waves with the little toothbrush. Okay, so I'm going to do it and then I'll be right back. I don't know if you can see this, but some of it got in his face a little bit. So that's when I'm going to take the Q-tip and kind of, because sometimes I try to do it with the rag, but it's hard to get in these in between spaces. So this is what I would do, and trying to be as gentle as I possibly can. So that kind of got all the water out of his face. So now I'm just going to wipe him down with the rag and some body wash. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, now that baby is all nice and clean, I'm going to take some baby powder to his skin. It helps him smell like a real baby, but it also protects his vinyl. And you do not want to comb his hair and wash him down every day because it will mess up the color, the paint on him, and it will take his hair out. So he's going to be wearing a hat, so he's definitely going to have hat hair. I don't know if you can see the before and after of his hair. He's going to have hat hair. And all you do is you take your fingers and you put his hair back in place. You do not need to comb it and brush it all throughout the day. So I'm going to put some baby powder on him, but I'm going to put it on him with this brush. A soft, very soft brush. You do not want to use a hard brush. You want to use a very soft brush and lightly put the baby powder on his limbs, which is his arms and his little legs, okay? Maybe around his neck a little bit, He's gonna do it just like this, nice and soft, and just a little bit. You don't need a lot of baby powder, just a little bit. So I'll show you. Give me 1 second. So this is what my powder brush will look like. You see just a little bit on. So it's just right here because it's a lot. You see how that little bit turns into a lot? That's why you only need a little bit. So now with that being said, you gotta basically just brush it into him so that he's not looking like, ashy. You don't want him to look ashy at all. You just want his vinyl to be protected. So this is not for role play. This is actually to protect his vinyl so it doesn't get sticky, and it protects the paint job, especially after we washed him up. We definitely want to keep his paint on him because the paint is what helps him look realistic. So we don't want to mess that up at all. So we're just brushing it in. And like I said, maybe wipe him down once a week, but that's if you have him a lot. If you don't have him a lot, you might not even need to wash him up that much, maybe once a month, because he's not a real baby. So it's just that once he starts to get sticky and, icky, then you want to wash him up. And so now that I got it all brushed in, I take a little bit to his face, Oh, it's not all that baby powder on him. It just dusting him. Basically, that's what we're doing. It's just dusting him. And that's what you would need a baby powder for. Just to dust them off. Get that away from his neck. Okay, so this is baby Bilal. Okay, so that's that. So the next thing I do is use baby magic. And this is something that I put on his clothes so he can smell like a baby. As you see, he does have a diaper on, so I don't think I need to go to it. Show you how to put on a diaper, but yeah, he has a diaper on. This is the ones he come with, so I'm going to put just a little bit of baby magic onto his clothes. Like I'm gonna put it on my palm, rub it in, and just go down his clothes with it so that he can smell like a baby. But I'm not going to put it on his vinyl. Okay, I don't recommend lotion for him on his vinyl at all. Okay, so I put the lotion onto his onesie so he can smell like a baby. I put it onto his clothes as well so that could smell like a baby. And what we're going to do next is get him dressed. Boom. When you get him dressed, please be very gentle with putting the clothes on him. Do not be rough at all because his limb can loosen and it could break off. So you want to be gentle with him. Got some baby powder right here still. You want to be gentle with him like you would a newborn baby. You don't want to be forceful or rough with him at all. Before we put his feet on, we're going to put on some white socks. And you want to make sure he has white socks on as much as you can because the white protects him from keeps the vinyl nice. If you put color socks on him, dark socks, that color, the dye from the color of the socks can rub off on his clothes. So that's why I keep him on a white onesie. Even if I put a onesie over this, I make sure that this white onesie stays on him and some white socks. So I got 2 pairs of white socks that I could put on him. And I keep his socks white and his onesie white. And that protects his vinyl. We don't want color coming off onto his vinyl. And when you get baby clothes, make sure you wash it once or twice to make sure that all the dye is washed off and not rubbing onto baby. Okay? As you see on his little feet, he got on his white socks. So that's what we're going to do before we put on his. See how cute these are? So cute. Oh. So that's what we're going to do. I want you to see how his clothes fit him. You don't want to have it too tight and you don't want to have it too loose because you want him to look like a real baby. And also, you don't want stuff rubbing off on him. And when clothes is sagging too much, you can actually see this. So you want to keep him in an outfit that is just perfect. A little bit big like this because babies usually wear a little bit bigger sizes so they could grow into them. So you do want to make sure that you have the right size. His size is newborn, so that's the size that we stick with. And also we want to put scratch mittens on them because again it protects the vinyl and it protects things from other things that can possibly rub off onto the vinyl. So we're going to put scratch mittens on them. Okay, so as you see, it's so cute. I put on the scratch mittens. He's all dressed. He has a magnetic binky, and he has his binky holder, I guess what it's called. And I'm going to put on this hat, which I hate putting on this hat because I don't want him to give him hat hair. But we're going to put on this hat. He also has a sweater because the more layers you give him, the more realistic he's going to look. So, okay, so he is all dressed and he's with his favorite animal. He has his horsey. He has his hat on. He's looking super, super cute, baby Bilal. And like I said, when you take off his hat, he might have hat hair. But all you do is just kind of rub your fingers through his hair. That's all you would do. You wouldn't need to brush it, you know. And you could comb it in whatever direction that you want to comb it in. I don't recommend product for his hair, just a detangling lotion. But he is so, so super cute. He does have a bottle, and his bottle is nothing but lotion and water. You could put in a little bit of vanilla abstract if you want to make it a little bit browner, but I just use lotion and water because it doesn't stell up in the bottle. Other people use different things, but you know, this keeps it from getting all yucky, yucky, yucky. So the last stage is just, you know, picture time. So I take a lot of cute pictures. You know, and just taking care of him really helps with anxiety. It takes my mind off things. So if I'm having a bad day, I could just take care of baby and my mind gets off of it, and then I go back and I deal with my own problems. But he is so, so cute. How can you not fall in love with him? So that's it for baby's care.